Hi everyone, it is Thursday, September 23rd. We are at our local Barnes & Noble for our manga club meeting. We're about an hour early, but I do have something that I want to do. I want to look for a book for one of the readathons that I'm going to be participating in October, and that is the Trick-or-Treat-a-thon. Yeah, I think it's called the Trick-or-Treat-a-thon. But one of the squares on the bingo board is a cover buy, and I don't normally do cover buys, so, or at least if I have, I don't remember that I've done that. I mean, most of the things that I get interested in purchasing are things that I think look interesting just based on the cover, but then I also, read what the synopsis of the book is, just to make sure that it is something that I'd be interested in reading. So I would say most of my manga are probably cover buy, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. So let's go check out some spooky books in Barnes & Noble, because I do want to be reading spooky things in October. I do have a lozenge in my mouth, just in case you can tell that I'm a little bit puffy on one side of my face. I have a little bit of a cough going on, but yeah, so I am going to be doing that in a little bit, but I've also read a few things since I talked to you last. I've read the things for my manga club, so we have read Volume 1 of My Senpai is Annoying. I really enjoyed this one, and we'll be continuing with that. I think I gave that one 4 stars. And then we read Dimension W, Volume 1, also for Manga Club. I ended up giving that one 3 stars. It did put me to sleep 3 times, so that's not great. But we also read Volumes 1 and 2 of Parasite for our series read, and I really enjoyed those. I believe I gave both of those 4 stars. So yeah, I just wanted to check in really fast since I had my face on and everything before I put my mask on. So I'm going to mask up right now, and let's head into Barnes & Noble. think I've decided on these two books. They're both haunted house books, and that's pretty much all I want to know about them, because I like to go into my horror and my mysteries and thrillers blindly, because I feel like if you know too much about a book before you go in, then, especially with these types of books, the impact is not as much. So I think it's going to be one of these two. I'll probably end up going home with both, but I'm going to go look around some more, and because we still have time before the manga club meeting, so let's go look around some more. everyone, it is Friday, September 24th. So you will have seen that I had my manga club meeting last night and it was a success. We had one more new person come and it was a load of fun. We actually did quite a bit of talking about the selections this month, and I am just super excited to just go and talk to them about the volumes every month. And so, as you saw, I also looked for a book to satisfy one of the prompts in the Trick or Treat-a-thon that's being hosted by Occasional Reader. I'll link that video down in the description box below. But I had heard about it from Heather through Belle's Library, and so I'm super excited for that readathon. It's a month-long readathon, and those are the types of readathons that I really enjoy, because then I don't feel like pressure. I've got the entire month to just, read at my leisure. It really works with my mood reading self, because I can just pick up whatever I want, whenever I want. And yeah, so what have I done today? I filmed 3 other videos so far. So this will be my 4th, and then I'm going to do one after this. So lots of filming today. I did my Rotating Decks TBR game. I did my Trick or Treat-a-thon TBR. And then you can see that there's a breeze. I am right by the window. But I did my Trick or Treat-a-thon readathon TBR. I did my Monochrome Manga Club Series First Impressions video. And then I'm doing this blog entry. And then I'll do a vlog for my Voyager Sweater Testnet, which is the Moana inspired testnet that I'm working on for Megan at Bad Wolf Color Studios. And yeah, so it's been pretty productive today, but you will have seen that I did pick up a couple of books, or was considering picking them up, and I did bring both of them home with me. So Hell House, I believe I've seen it on somebody else's channel. I can't remember if I had said that in the previous clip or not. But it's a haunted house story, and I love haunted house stories. I'm really looking for the ultimate haunted house story. And then I saw this one, which is Bentley Little's The Haunted, and I don't think I've heard anybody talk about this. So I decided that I'd be doing this one for my cover by selection, but I'm looking forward to reading both of those, hopefully in October. And then this past Sunday, the 19th, was my birthday, so I did get to talk to my brother. It was really, really nice. It's been a while since I've talked to him, and he was home from a job that was elsewhere from his home. And so, yeah, I didn't know that I was going to be able to talk to him, because I knew he was working on location, and didn't realize that he had already come home. But he's actually shipping out again to another location to do some work. So it was nice to chat with him. I got to say hello to my nieces. But that being said, my dad did not call. So yeah, I'm kind of not surprised, but at the same time, it's disappointing. It's disappointing because I feel like he doesn't care about me. But yeah, his wife texted. But that's not the same, I mean, they've been married for over a decade now. But at the same time, hearing from her on like holidays and things like that, it's different from when it's my birthday. My dad should call me on my birthday, or at least send me a text, but he didn't do either. And so I got a little bit depressed that night, not gonna lie. It just hurts sometimes, but we're going to stop that right now. Other than that, I'm having a great time picking out books for my reads in October. I'm all decked out for a spooky season. I did
a little bit of more festive makeup. And so let me get a little closer. Don't mind my tears here. But I did some like shimmery orange and a little bit of a dark orange into a black, and then I've got my black lipstick, which I really only wear during Halloween time. And then I have this new shirt, so let me stand up. So I have the Haunted Mansion with the Grim Granny Ghosts, because that's my fave, and then the shirt says Foolish Mortal. So I picked up a bunch of shirts off of Etsy, and just I've been really feeling the graphic tee lately. I don't know if it's just because I'm not wearing work clothes all the time like before, when we were working in the office. You know, that's pretty much all I'd wear most of the week is work clothes, and so I didn't really have the opportunity to wear a lot of like graphic tees, or what I call boroboros, which is just a term that we used growing up, which is basically, you know, the clothes you wear on the weekend. Not like nice clothes, but you know, just comfortable clothes. And so since I've been working at home, I just pretty much wear t-shirts and shorts, leggings, t-shirt and leggings. And so I really wanted some new like holiday shirts, and I decided to go look on Etsy because I really enjoy supporting small businesses, and found a couple that do these Haunted Mansion and Hocus Pocus shirts. And so I think the last time I checked in, did I show you my shirt? I can't remember. I think I did. It was a Hocus Pocus I Smell Children shirt. Got that one off of Etsy as well. I believe I got that one and this one from the same seller. But yeah, Haunted Mansion is my fave. My fave. I'm so looking forward to the Muppets Haunted Mansion movie that's coming out on Disney Plus in the next couple weeks. And Muppets are my fave too, so that's doubly my fave. But yeah, so I'm going to be sporting these like more Halloween type shirts during the month of October in my videos. And yeah, so I also put on some false lashes, but yeah, false lashes had to be re-glued on just because I'm so out of practice using them. But I thought, you know what, it's the season for getting all like zhuzhed up and putting on the false lashes and being a little bit extra, at least for me. So yeah, I had a good time putting my face on today, and I will probably be wearing some extra heavy war paint, as they say, during the month, just because it's fun. And that's basically the only like dressing up I do during like Halloween time. So yeah, having a lot of fun with my new shirts and picking out my Halloween reads. I am on holiday. I do have to go back to work on Monday though, so I'm not quite looking forward to that. But yeah, that's pretty much been the week since, or at least that's been it since I've talked to you the last time. Not the last time, but you know, the time before that. So I think there is probably going to be one more entry in this vlog for the month, just because the end of the month falls on a Thursday. So I will probably film next Friday again. And yeah, so I already told you yesterday what I had finished since I talked to you last. So other than that, which by the way, I am going to have already posted my Monochrome Manga Club series First Impressions video on those titles. So that was done because I did film that today. And then the other thing that I'm reading right now is The Lost Mine by Christopher Pike. This one I'm about 62 pages in right now, and I don't know. There's something about it that's not really grabbing me. I think it's because our main character is very, like, I don't know how to explain this without spoiling things, but she basically wakes up not remembering who she is or what had happened before she, like, passed out. But when she wakes up, there's a dead body next to her and a bloody knife, and she's got blood all over her. So we're following her now, trying to piece together who the person is that was next to her, and then, you know, people are coming to her asking her where this one person is, and she has no idea who they're talking about, but at the same time she kind of lies and says, you know, like, I can't even say, like, without spoiling things, but she'll, like, blatantly lie about something, and I'm thinking, why are you doing that? You don't even know, like, what happened. And then when she finally starts saying, okay, I don't remember, it's at a point where it's like, why are you saying that now? You've already told somebody else you did this. So, yeah, I'm not... The back says she didn't know what she had done. So, we're basically trying to figure out if she actually killed this person or not. I think, this does have a step back, which this part is not a cutout, but some of the Christopher Pike ones I have are cut out in here. Like my last vampire books are cut out, and then there's a step back, but you can see this is not, and then there's a step back. So obviously this is the scene where she woke up, I believe. I don't know what that symbol is on the tree, because that was never mentioned in what I read. But yeah, there's just something about this one that's not really grabbing me right now, but I'm going to go ahead and push through because it is my BookTube Spin selection. This one, it comes in at 213 pages, and so it's not like it's a big time investment, but I do want to get this one finished. This is not one of the ones that I had read in my teen years when I was really into Christopher Pike, so it's not a story that I'm familiar with at all, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the story ends up and what exactly happened, but right now I'm just like, you're dumb. Like, why are you doing stuff like that? But at the same time, I gotta remember that I'm not the target age anymore for that type of book. Probably when I read it, when I was the target age for that book, I probably wouldn't have, well, I take that back. I probably would have been like, you're dumb. But that's pretty much all I've been up to besides knitting on the test knit and working on finishing up like a Halloween type shirt. I haven't really done much on that, so I won't show it to you now, but that's pretty much everything I've done since I talked to you last. So I will be back with you one more time by the end of the month. I hope you are all having an amazing week, and I will talk to you later.
Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, September 29th. I decided to wrap this vlog up a little early. I was going to wait until Friday to wrap it up, but Friday is October 1st. And since I had to go into the office today to take care of something for one of our clients, I decided I was already made up, I had my face on, and so I might as well just film this now, especially because my daughter started back at school this week, and so she should be done with classes in about 5 minutes actually. So if my phone goes off, that's probably her. But yeah, I have the house to myself. It's nice and quiet besides the neighbor's dog barking. But
I thought that I would just wrap this up now, especially because I have a feeling that this month's vlog is going to need to be split up into 2 parts again, just based on the number of clips that I have recorded throughout the month. And yeah, so I just finished filming my last wrap-up vlog. So we'll see how those wrap-up vlog comes across, is liked. Let me know if you prefer my normal, just like one sit down wrap-ups, or if you like the wrap-up vlog. I think for me, the wrap-up vlog is definitely going to be much easier to edit because I'll have all the clips already and I just need to put them together and, you know, do some small editing here and there, and that's about it. But yeah, let me know what you think on that. But since I talked to you last, I have finished 5? Well, technically I finished 1, 2, 3 other things. So first off, The Lost Mine by Christopher Pike. I was reading this the last time I talked to you about a girl who wakes up in the forest and has pretty much lost her mind. She didn't know what she had done, is what the back of this book says. So yeah, she has no memories of the last few hours. She sees a dead body next to her, and yeah, she's trying to figure out who actually killed this girl, because she couldn't have done it, right? This is one that was in my collection. I'm not sure where I got it from, and I don't remember reading it when I was younger. The story didn't seem at all familiar, and normally when I'm rereading something that I had read when I was younger, it definitely feels familiar, but I had no feelings like that with this one. None of it seemed familiar at all, so I don't think this was one I read when I was a teen. That being said, I enjoyed it, but there were definite things that bothered me, and I ended up giving this one 3 stars. You can find out more of my thoughts in my wrap-up vlog for that. So that's the first thing I finished since I've talked to you last. Then I finished Bleach volume or Omnibus 5. Volumes 13, 14, and 15 are in this one. I'm really enjoying this one still. 5 stars. My daughter still needs to read it so that we can watch the episodes that go along with this volume. Really, really enjoying that still. And then I finished 1.5 volumes of Living Room Matsunaga-san by Keiko Iwashita. This is in what I believe is going to be an age gap romance. It is a bit comical. Our main character Miko here has to go live at her uncle's boarding house for reasons. It doesn't really say. We don't know why. She just has to go and live there. So she's about 17. And Matsunaga-san here is like the mother hen of the boarding house. He is 27 years old, so there is a 10-year age gap between the two. By the end of this first volume, she definitely has feelings for him, and I really enjoyed this one. There was a definite time in this one where I was laughing out loud, and I am looking forward to seeing how our main character grows, and what kind of shenanigans the group of boarding house residents get up to, because already they've had some group meals, they've gone on a couple group outings, and I'm just really enjoying meeting all of the boarding house people and watching Miko become friends with these people. And yeah, this is just a pure fluff read for me, and I am enjoying it. So I read volume 1 last night. I'm about halfway through volume 2. And this is the cover in case you're interested. And then I will also be finishing volume 3 by the end of the month. So I did count those as read in my wrap up. And yeah, I have a feeling that I'm really going to enjoy that series. I have, I believe, 4 volumes of that one. So if things continue the way I think they are going to, I'm going to need to collect more. I actually believe there are 7 volumes out right now. I might be mistaken, but I think there's 7. Excuse my voice. I've got a little thing going on in my throat. But yeah, so far, really enjoying that one. Looking forward to reading more of it. And that pretty much does it for my reads. I forgot to mention to you the last time I checked in that we'd actually watched a few movies. I accidentally let in a huge fly when I came home from the office today, so if you see it buzzing around, that's what it is, but it's really bugging me. But anyway, we watched a few movies. I did end up watching the Netflix movie, I think it's a Netflix movie, of Rebecca. I had talked about the fact that I wanted to check that out when I had finished Mid-Year Mystery Madness, and so I did do that. I didn't enjoy the movie as much as the book. They made some changes in the movie that I didn't think were necessary and kind of changed the tone of the movie. And so, yeah, I'm glad I watched it, but the book was better. Then we watched The Death Cure, which is the final installment of The Maze Runner. We've been putting that one off for a while because The Maze Runner is a series that I was left disappointed with. The very last installment in that book series really disappointed me. I didn't like how it ended, and there's something that happens in that last installment that made my daughter not want to read or watch the movie. But since we were looking for things to entertain us while we were waiting for our fall TV shows to come back, we decided to go ahead and watch that. It's been a while since I read The Death Cure, but there were a lot of differences from what I could remember, and I think the end was very different as well. Same thing happened with the Scorch Trials. That one was very different from the book as well, but I can't say that I liked the movie of Death Cure any better than I liked the book. The book was probably better. But like I said, it was one of those series that I was really disappointed by the ending. And so, yeah, we finally got that one watched, and then we rewatched all of the Hunger Games movies, just because we hadn't done that in a while. The Hunger Games was another series that It's a series where I got to the end, and I thought, well, that was a waste of my time. If you know how the Hunger Games ends and what happens, then you can probably figure out why I feel like it was a waste of time reading it. I'm not going to say exactly what it is that made me think it was not worth the time that I put in reading it, just because of spoilers, but yeah. I enjoy the movies of the Hunger Games, actually. I obviously will invest the time in rewatching those movies, but I will never ever read the book series ever again. I was so mad when something happened in the final installment. But yeah, so we watched that, and now all of our fall TV shows are back, and some new ones are on the way or have already started, including NCIS Hawaii. Super excited with that show. I've enjoyed both episodes that we've watched. They have people in there who are speaking like actual people who live in Hawaii. And so it may sound really strange to a lot of people who have never been to Hawaii or have never lived in Hawaii, but there are a lot of people that speak Pidgin English there, and I am glad that they have that represented in NCIS Hawaii. I'm looking forward to more in that, especially because there's no Hawaii 5-0 anymore, and so now there's only Magnum PI, which we don't get a lot of local talking people in that. We do get some, but definitely not to the extent as we have in NCIS Hawaii. So I was super glad that NCIS Hawaii has been good so far, and I'm looking forward to watching more of that. So other than that, I have already started my October watching early. I have decided to start watching So Weird, which is a Disney TV show. It was a TV show that was on Disney in like the late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. And it's with Mackenzie Phillips and Eric Von Detten, and I can't remember the main character's name. But the actress from Instant Star steps in the very last season, I believe. I can't remember her name either. But it follows a girl and her family. Her mom's a singer, and so they're on the road a lot, doing gigs in small like venues and things like that. And she is very interested in the paranormal, and so they kind of run into strange things. A little bit like Supernatural, but it's not like on the level of Supernatural, like because it's a kids TV show, the paranormal events are milder. And I don't think I've ever watched the entirety of that series. There were 3 seasons, and what I've watched so far, which is a season and a couple episodes, I have remembered every episode. But I'm sure there's going to be some episodes, especially in the 3rd season, where I don't remember anything. And so I'm really looking forward to finally completing So Weird. And yeah, I have a bunch of things lined up already for watching in October. Super excited for all the reads that I have lined up as well. And it'll be a heavy reading month for me with my Rotating Decks TBR game, the Trick or Treat-a-thon, and the Haunted 24-hour manga readathon. So lots of reading in the month of October. I ended up reading 17 things in the month of September, which isn't too shabby. It's a couple less than what I read in August, I believe. But not shabby at all. So let's see if I can hit 52 novels by the end of 2021. So far, I am on track to do that, even though I have already completed my Goodreads goal, which was 100, but that included all of the manga that I've read so far this year. So that should wrap it up for me in the month of September. There were some highs, there were some lows. I got a little emotional with you. Not something I usually do on my channel, but yeah. I hope that I will see you in the month of October. I will definitely be vlogging again, or at least doing these like vloggy check-in types of things, because I don't really go places too often. But yeah, I hope you were well in the month of September. Let me know down in the comments below what was your most favorite thing that you had done in September, or your most favorite read, your most disappointing read. Share with me something that you did in September. I would really love to hear about it. And if nothing else, if you would like to let me know that you were here, if you could leave me a ghost emoji down in the comments below, that would be greatly appreciated and would really help me out. And that will do it for me for this month. So I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.